My name is Liz Rusche.
And I'm Steve Rusche.
We have been married for 33 years. We'll be 34 in October. When we were going through premarital counseling at the church we used to go to, the pastor asked us to find a couple that within the church that we admired their marriage. So we found an older couple that I had always admired them. Bob and Ruby Taylor. Ruby was a little spitfire of a lady, and she was just an awesome, godly woman. And I thought, you know what? If I want to be a godly wife, she would be a great role model.
You know, I've been blessed to have a lot of great marriages in my family, very long marriages. And even today, you know, we have wonderful examples of marriages built on commitment and love and dedication.
So one of the things I told Steve when I married him is that I will follow you anywhere you go, as long as it's in the Southern Hancock School District. And I was serious. We found, some property out closer to Greenfield, built our home, just raising the boys away from just out in the middle of nowhere was important. So we built this place.
Once you start having a family, your life kind of revolves around your kids. And for us, we did everything with our kids. You know, we always wanted our kids to love home and love being around the family, and they still do. You know, we never wanted a place where they were trying to get away from home. And so that was kind of the focus of our marriage for, those early years when you're raising children. You know, your focus tends to be more on the family unit and kind of how you build that. Hopefully we've provided an example for our kids.
I always wanted to raise boys that would be good husbands, because I know that's so important because of the type of husband that Steve is. You can look at a family and say, they have a great life, but those great lives are built with a lot of hard work and a lot of heartbreak and tragedy and loss. But that's where your faith kicks in, and that's where the rubber meets the road.
You hear the term in marriage, for better, for worse. And sometimes it's those things that you would classify as worse that end up making your marriage better. Because you can either draw together and rally around those things, or they can pull you apart. For us, they were kind of, rallying points, whether it was health issues or financial or kid issues, whatever it might be. Those things can tear you apart or they can bring you together. And in our case, the worst times, were the best times.
The tough times that we've had, that covenant you make with the Lord, when you take someone in marriage, that it's a godly commitment, that it is to the end, buddy.
Our marriage has never been kind of the movie romance kind of marriage. That's just not who we are as people, but our love has deepened through the years, to where that movie romance is not, it's not what it's about.
I knew then what I wanted my marriage to be, and this pretty much sums it up.
It's Romans 12, starting with verse 9. Love must be sincere, hate what is evil, cling to what is good, be devoted to one another in brotherly love, honor one another above yourselves, never be lacking in zeal, but keep your spiritual fervor serving the Lord, be joyful in hope, patient in affliction, faithful in prayer, share with God's people who are in need, practice hospitality.
So this is my hat. And this is your hat, buddy.
Where did
Just put it on. There we go. Now look at the camera. Put it down so people can see it. We do love each other.